Dodgers in their home whites with the special 4th of July baby blue caps. First pitch, Isaac Paredes gets into one, deep to left field, all the way back, and gone! Astros' first pitch of the series, it's 1-0.
How about it? Nothing like a quick start against a rival. Wake these fans up and that dugout up early.
Fireworks are usually after sunset, but Isaac picking on one early.
Isaac being introduced to this little bit of a rivalry, does it with a flash.
Paredes with his team leading 18th home run and now 48 runs batted in. What a start to this one.
Begins.
Fireworks show afterwards. Pretty good pitch. Myers frozen on that 95-mile-an-hour fastball, so Casparius has his first strikeout.
Go back to that big swing from Isaac. Fastball right down the middle at 96 on the MD Anderson strike zone, and Isaac takes advantage of it.
Michael Conforto gave it a look, but he ran out of room. And part of the 4th of July look. And Altuve sends one to center field. Pretty well hit. Pages back. He looks up. It's off the top of the wall. Bare hands it, and Altuve heading to second. And he's going to slide in with a double. Didn't miss a home run by much. The Astros have their second extra base hit of the game. Ground ball sharply hit. Heading to third is Altuve. The throw is high, but Freeman comes down on the bag. Altuve headed off to third and kind of surprised Kike Hernandez, who had to throw it over his head to get the out.
For Cam.
Okay. Now Christian Walker delivers an RBI base hit into right field. Walker, who loves hitting here at Dodger Stadium, makes it a 2-0 game. RBI number 40 on the season for Christian. Towards short, played there by Mookie Betts. His throw in time to get Victor Caratini and the Astros down in the first, but not before they score a couple of runs. Games, he's followed by Mookie Betts at short, Freddie Freeman over at first base. And you've got Will Smith behind the plate, Teoscar Hernandez in right field, and the best offense in baseball in the bottom half of the first. And that'll be a 5-pitch walk. McCullers walks Ohtani here to start the bottom of the first inning. A .619 on base percentage in their matchups. This one grounded to third. Paredes to second. Altuve with the turn, and they turn the double play. Nicely done around the horn, getting Mookie Betts to hit into 2. 1-2 pitch. He goes down swinging. McCullers picks up a strikeout to end the inning. Astros and Lance work around a leadoff walk against righties when he gets ahead in the count. And Yainer sends this one into center field. Fairly well struck, but Pages has a good beat on it and puts it away for the first out of the inning. Yainer lines out to center. And he goes down on strikes here. Casparius picks up his second strikeout. That's 2 outs in the inning. California. And he shoots one into right field on the first pitch for a base hit. Mauricio had the incredible road trip into Sacramento and Anaheim last time, and now Paredes hits this one into right field, playable for Teoscar Hernandez, and the sunshine in right puts it away for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left on. Astros lead 2-0. We'll give you the results later on. Well, Smith sends one into deep left field. Trammell all the way back, looking up, and Smith has connected on a home run to start the bottom half of the second inning. Will hits his 12th home run of the year as he cuts the lead in half for the Astros, now 2-1.
Yeah, Will Smith has been a guy that's kind of coming into his own this season, also providing thump in the middle part of that lineup for the Dodgers. Took a first pitch cutter out. Back to that swing from Will Smith. You can see that cutter right in the middle, and he got plenty of it on our Mattress Firm Supermo.
Lead all of baseball, 5.6 runs per game. Lead all of baseball in home runs with 138. Dubon makes that play to get Teoscar Hernandez for the first out. Had gone 14 2/3 scoreless before the leadoff home run. That one missing wide. That'll be the second walk allowed by McCullers. Ground ball towards the middle. Altuve will get to the bag with the glove ahead of Andy Pages. Quite a move by Jose, getting out number 2 in the inning. Ground ball right side, 2 hops for Christian Walker. He'll underhand to McCullers covering, and that'll do it for the Dodgers in the second. Leadoff home run by Will Smith. 2-3-4 hitting here in the inning, and Jake Myers delivers a base hit down the left field line, heading towards the wall, cut off nicely by Conforto. Jake with a head first slide in there with double number 15 on the season for Jake. A's during the pandemic playoffs. This ball hit high in the air to left field, carrying well, looking up is the center fielder, Pages, it's gone! First regular season home run at Dodger Stadium for Jose Altuve. He has made it a 4-1 Astros lead.
And the fans respond by saying Altuve. Big swings in the first 2 swings of the game for Jose Altuve. A double to left center and then a bomb to left center.
Altuve's 3rd straight multi-hit game, already has a double and a 2-run home run in this one. Cam drills one to center field. Pages going back on this one, looking up. It is off the base of the wall and sits there on the wall. Cam's thinking about 3, but he'll break it down. Almost needed some help slowing down as he has himself a double. That's his 15th double of the year, now tying Jake Myers for that column.
Altuve getting a bomb off that breaking ball from Kasparius. That's the first home run Kasparius has given up off that curveball.
One pitch is drilled high and deep. Forget about it. 6-1 Astros. Christian Walker, a home run in this building in 6 consecutive games going back to his Diamondback days.
They probably love him here too. He's getting a little bit of the Altuve treatment after that bomb. Skywalker in flight. Early evening delight.
In his last 6 games here, he has 8 home runs now and a home run in all 6 of them. Unbelievable. Christian Walker and Jose Altuve, 2 2-run bombs.
He got a 4-seam fastball at the top of the zone at 96 and waffled it.
You mentioned it after his last base hit, using the other part of the field.
I'm telling you, yeah, there's something. Stepped on it.
Now ball hit high in the air to right field off the bat of Victor Caratini. That one goes all the way to the edge of the warning track. But that's the first out of the inning after the Astros had 4 consecutive extra base hits. Other than those 2 stadiums, no other stadium does he have more than 6. How about Yainer Diaz getting into the act? That's going to be down for a hit. Yainer's thinking about going for 2. He'll put his head down. Here comes the throw. Yainer's safe. The ball gets away from Mookie. And Diaz has himself a 1-out double. And 7 of those 9 hits are extra base hits. Trammell goes down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. You mentioned the splits for Kasparius. Dubon pops this one up to Mookie Betts, drifting back from shortstop. And Mookie puts it away for the final out of the inning. But a good inning for the Astros. Junior starting off the bottom of the 3rd, facing the number 9 hitter, Kike Hernandez. He sends one into right center field. Slicing. Can Cam get there? No, Jake's going to get there. Jake Myers puts it away with a great diving catch, falling onto the edge of the warning track. What a play by Jake. Center field for home run number 12 on the year for Will. This one off the foot of Lance, and it's in the air. That might have been caught in the air.
That's an out.
They rule safe at first, but I think Dubon caught that ball in the air.
Home plate umpire ringing him up.
Quinn Wolcott says that's an out, but now they got to check on Lance.
I'm hoping it got more a shoe than it got Lance.
That was scary.
Came off the bat at 96.1 miles an hour. The only question is how much of Lance did it get? Did it get the actual flesh of the ankle? He's wearing high tops.
Ground ball sharply hit past the diving Mauricio Dubon and into left field. Mookie Betts has himself a 2-out hit. Now ball into center field. Shallow coming on Myers, going out Dubon. It's going to fall in between them. Freeman drops one into center. Back-to-back singles for the Dodgers here with 2 outs in the third. And it's going to be walk number 3, 1 in every inning so far. And that'll load up the bases here. 4-pitch walk.
He's trying to find a way to be able to set that pitch up.
Ground ball towards the middle. Altuve will make the play. The throw bounces and in time to get Teoscar for the final out of the inning. Innings tonight. Astros putting 6 runs on him. That one down the line. Great diving stop by Kike Hernandez and his throw in time to get Isaac Paredes. Jake hits it sharply, and there's Hernandez moving the other direction, flagging that one down on 2 hops. Kike flashing the leather here in the 4th inning. It's down, and Jose will draw a walk. Jose's on for the 3rd time tonight. He'll be a 2-out base runner. Now Altuve goes, and they have him picked off. He thought about trying to go back to first. Now he's in trouble, and that'll be it for the Astros in the 4th inning. Altuve picked off. That is a fastball for a called strike. Lance picks up a called third for his 2nd strikeout in first K since the 1st inning. The Cubs giving up 3 walks today. Now 3-2 pitch is skied, popped up on the left side of the infield. Dubon and Paredes are there. It is going to be Dubon making the play for the 2nd out. In the air, center field. Jake Myers has time to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Lance McCullers. This guy again.
Yeah.
Cam goes down on strikes to start this inning as Jack Dreyer has come in out of the bullpen and done a nice job. And he gets Christian Walker here. Back-to-back strikeouts, getting Cam Smith and now Walker. So Dryers look good. 2 outs here in the 5th. Correctly.
He's the only one out of 4.
Victor sends this one to right. Teoscar drifting back, now turning around. Can he find it? No. He kind of turned the wrong way initially, and then when he turned back around, he did not make the play. That's a catchable ball, but Victor will take it. He's on second base with 2 outs. Now going to intentionally walk Yainer Diaz, and Taylor Trammell will be pinch hit for. Any kind of base hit right now. There's one to the right side, base hit being waved around Caratini. Here comes the throw by Teoscar. It's going to be close. Caratini safe. Astros lead 7-1. Pinch hit RBI single by Cooper Hummel. And Dubon can't get a piece of that one. That'll be a strikeout for Davis out of the bullpen. The Astros do get a swinging at a first pitch sinker. Kike Hernandez pops one into shallow right. And Lance has 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 5th inning. Goes on that list. Got him. Time he went with the slider to get Shohei. And that's strikeout number 3 for Lance. And the back hits and a walk, but since then he's retired 6 straight. Make it 7. A 1, 2, 3, 5th for Lance McCullers Jr. Picks up 2 of his 4 strikeouts. That one's well off the plate, and Davis walks Isaac Paredes on 4 pitches. Then they come here, and they are just
defense hitting,
kind of locked in. Jake Myers with his 2nd hit of the night. Jake continues to rake away from Dyken Park. The Astros have the first 2 runners on here for Jose Altuve. And that's going to be a walk. He got ahead of Jose Altuve 0-2 and then couldn't find the zone. Walk 2 here in this inning. Cam with a line drive base hit, continues to hit with runners in scoring position. It's now 8-1 Astros. Cam with RBI number 39 and has a dozen RBIs in his last 8 games. Hit him. That's going to be another RBI. Walker gets hit on an 0-2 pitch, and it's now 9-1 Astros, as coming down from 3rd is Jake Myers.
Swung the life out of him.
Caratini skies one deep to right field. Has he done it twice on this road trip? He has! 2nd grand slam on the trip for Caratini. The Astros score 4, and it's a 13-1 lead.
Getting spoiled on this road trip. It's my 2nd 4 olive martini. Victor serving it up.
Who doesn't like a 4-olive martini?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Victor, who's so stoic so often, a big smile as he heads back to the dugout. His second slam on this road trip. My goodness.
2 grand slams on a roadie.
And now Yainer Diaz, who was intentionally walked his last time up, pops one up. That's the first out of the inning.
Go back to that swing from Victor. Got a breaking ball hanging out over the plate. He was looking for something he could drive to the outfield to maybe get a sac fly, but instead he gets a sac 4-bagger. That was incredible. Ball floating out of Dodger Stadium, and the Astros are partying.
13-1.
Roberts went out there to have that conversation, saying, son, we need to get you through this inning. You need to find a way. I can't be bringing every arm out of that bullpen.
Attacks too many arms. Dubon bats with an 0-1 count. That one is towards the middle. Almost picked by Mookie Betts, but that had some English on it, and he couldn't glove it cleanly. That one's a called strike on the outside corner. Isak lingers momentarily, thinking that was off the plate, but that strikeout. Who singled against Davis earlier in this inning. Goes after this one, sends one down the line, backhanded by Hernandez, long throw, it gets by first base, that'll score another run. Coming in to score is Cooper Hummel. To third goes Dubon. Jake Myers will have an infield hit. They'll add an error to that, and the Astros now have a 14-1 lead. Altuve skies one to right, back goes Hernandez, still going back, he's watching this one go! Altuve adds 3 to the board to right field. 17-1 Astros with a 3-pointer.
There's that guy again, Altuve. Wow. Astros, have yourself a night. Just padding some stats.
Jose. What a night. 4 runs scored, 5 RBIs, and the Astros putting an incredible.
Finally got somebody up in that Dodger bullpen.
And he gets through it on the 43rd pitch. But what an inning it was. 13 men hit, 10 score, 17-1.
The big swing again off the bat of Jose Altuve's second home run. Caratini with a grand slam and Altuve with a 3-run.
Pinch hitter Dalton rushing goes after the first pitch, lobs one into left field, coming on Cooper Hummel, and he'll make the play. He had Isak Paredes and Murray. That one also going to miss, and that'll be walk number 4. Third straight start for Lance. Ground ball slowly hit. Paredes will take the out at first. No reason to try and make a close play at second. So Kim, the pinch hitter, is retired. On the play, Smith moves. He's probably good to about 90 or so. This is probably his last inning. That one towards the middle. What a play by Altuve to keep the ball in the infield. Saved a run for McCullers and the Astros. That'll be a hit for Andy Pages, but what a job by Jose. That's popped up. Isak Paredes will drift in and put it away for the final out. Astros 17, Dodgers 1. A single 2-run home run, bases loaded, hit by pitch, and now ground ball. Why not? Keep raking here in LA no matter who's on the mound. Christian Walker with another base hit against the Dodgers, and he'll be a leadoff base runner here in the 7th. LA. Now Victor Caratini watches that one go off the glove of Will Smith. That looked like a catchable pitch, but to the backstop it goes, and Walker will trot into second base. We'll see how that one's ruled. Caratini has 2 of the 10 extra base hits for the Astros. This one's going to be down and off the body of Teoscar Hernandez. Tony Perez-Chica will not send Christian Walker, even though he could have walked home. Perez-Chica saying, let's just keep things the way they are here. That one deep enough in right. Estieri Ruiz to the track will make the catch, and now Walker will trot home. And it's 18-1 on the sac fly by Yainer Diaz. For Hummel bats, he has singled and walked and scored a run. Pops this one up. Andy Pages doesn't see it. Now he does. A scary moment for the Dodgers center fielder, but there's 2 away. Game now, but Hummel, who took over for him, has been on base twice. Dubon might have to win this race. It's going to be a race between Rushing and Doobie, and Rushing gets there in time for the final out. Also gets the rest of the night off. That'll be a walk from Alexander to Edman to start this outing.
K-Bag, you're going, what?
What did I miss? That ball hit to right. Cam Smith, not too far from where he started that at bat, puts it away for out number 1.
Right field foul pole in that game, too.
The new guys have a chance. No, not with Ohtani running.
Yeah, Ohtani's pretty quick.
No chance to turn 2 with Ohtani running. What was I thinking?
There we go.
There was one where there was one lone fan in the stands. We'll talk about this another inning, maybe. Ruiz goes down on strikes. Jason Alexander, a shutout 7th, is 18-1. But he is batting for a half dozen times. And this one lined, and Kike Hernandez makes the play. Kike's been on the receiving end of a couple of line drives or ground balls that could have been base hits for Isak. Short takes one at the bottom of the zone. Could have gone either way, and Zach gets the benefit of the call. He'll be a 1-out base runner here in the 8th. They get through this stretch, and they still have that series record intact. It's a high chopper. Doubt they can turn 2. In fact, Kike knows they can't. So he just gets the play over first for the second out. Cam Smith bats for the 6th time, sends this one into center field, and this will be caught by Pages for the final out of the inning.
That's the tough part, yeah. I usually let him go.
But you've got a lot of choices. Victor Caratini still in the game. That one's going to get through the middle. That'll be the first hit allowed by Alexander. And Smith a 1-out base runner. Now towards second. Whitcomb bobbles, stays with it, and couldn't find the handle to underhand it. So that could be a hit or it could be an error. Either way, the Dodgers have runners on first. That ball into center. Mauricio is there. Puts it away. Not a lot of time for Mauricio in center. But it puts that one away for out number 2. They did charge. Just moved in front of them. But now after this Dodgers series, the Astros might be in front again. How about that little pitch there by
Thanks, guys.
Good times. Position player time. And Christian Walker, why not take advantage? That's a 4-hit game for Christian as he gets a base hit against Miguel Rojas here in the 9th.
Yeah, boost those numbers.
And that one grounded to first. They're going to make the play to second for 1, and they're going to turn 2 on Cesar. Yiner's got to swing at this one, right? Nope.
Wow.
How about Yiner with a
Patience.
2-walk game? Have we ever seen that? 3-1. Oh.
Tough time finding the zone.
Now you've got one of the little chopper, and Dubon will be out number 3. We're going to go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 18-1. That off the plate. That'll be the 2nd time Alexander has walked Edman. His home-and-home series. These 2 teams have combined to win 4 of the last 8 World Championships. As Kike Hernandez skies one to right for the first out of the inning. 2nd time he's done that against. Interview with Joe Espada right before the game today. And life has been good ever since. Joe was fired up in that interview.
He was.
You could tell. He was.
It's a different ball game here in LA.
He'll probably get a start in this series at some point. That ball is going to be grounded through the hole for a base hit. And this game will continue with runners on first and second here with 2 outs.
I was definitely one of those guys that had to leave about 50 tickets. There we go. Tell that story another day.
Yeah,
the Astros won big.
We'll tell that story Sunday. Blummer, this was perfection on the 4th of July. 18-1 tonight.
Yeah, you couldn't have drawn it up any better to do this in LA against a rival. There's a lot of history between these 2 teams, but the Astros came in early and often and put up some grandiose numbers. 20 hits, 18 runs. It was a full team effort, and it was also great to see Lance McCullers Jr. pitch a great game too.
How about that note at the bottom? The largest loss for the Dodgers in the history of the stadium.
Wow.
Ever. Ever.
That's impressive.
18-1, a lot to enjoy on the postgame show. It's Kevin Eschenfelder, it's Brian Bogusevic. It's presented by Whataburger. Julia.